Hi, welcome, hello. How is everyone? We're already losing it because I don't know simple acronyms. You might be able to tell that from the name of this episode. All right, so hi, my name's Adam. My pronouns are he, they. Welcome to Nerdsmith Presents, a limited series where we try new and different game systems. And today, and for the rest of this month, we're trying Most Trusted Advisors, which is a game about being royal idiots who mismanage a kingdom. And that's what we're doing tonight. With all of my royal idiots, I play the liege, the king, you know, the biggest idiot of them all. Would all of my royal idiots please introduce themselves?
Hi, I'm Royal Idiot number 1, aka Chelsea. I play Lady Miriam the Fair, who is the lover playbook. And I'm really excited. Ah!
Colton, that's you.
Yes, hi, hello. I wasn't sure if you were done. As previously stated, I am Colton. Hi, hello, how are you? I go by any pronouns, and I will be playing Baron Utel III, the Undefined, the Alchemist, and he goes by he, him, and it's great. We're happy. We're thriving. We're in our lane. We're moisturized. Asterisk. And you know we're good. We're good. I would like to make one clarifying statement for someone in chat. It's Baron with an I because his family believes in nominative determinism, but so far it has not worked.
I also realized that's really dumb. My pronouns are they, them, Miriam's, or she, her. It's fine. I'm a royal idiot. Hi.
Hello. I'm Dan Pixel, they, them, and I will be portraying royal idiot number 5, I mean 3, Lady Helena the Valiant, she, her, she is the Marshal of the Kingdom. That's it, that's all I got. I hope you all appreciated that deep cut there.
I appreciated it.
I'm Gabby! I'm Royal Idiot
Oh
number
no, you
4.
killed him.
I use he, they pronouns. Oh god, my makeup is gonna start running. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. Oh my god, we haven't even started. I use he, they pronouns. I'm playing as Count Lorenzo, who uses he, him pronouns. Fucking hell. I'm just laughing too hard. That's all I can say.
As usual, I've forgotten to introduce my character because I'm not used to playing one. The liege is Intolus. No, the Infante, Inviolate, Intolus, the Insolvent, who uses he, him pronouns as well. All right, so. Oh, there's more that we have to do. Jesus, sorry. There's a whole welcome to the stream thing. We have some sponsors we need to shout out. First up is Die Hard Dice, home to the friendliest shopkeepers in the realm. That needs more of a. Let's put a little more spin on that. Home to the friendliest shopkeepers in the realm, carrying quality dice and accessories. Use code Nerds. I just dropped it halfway through. Use code Nerdsmith for 10% off your next order, and be sure to let them know that we sent you. We also have Hero Forge, an online character design application that lets users create and buy customized tabletop miniatures and statuettes, releasing exciting new features every Tuesday for their pro subscribers. Use the link in the chat to get your pro subscription and help support the network today. Continuing on to World Anvil. World Anvil is a set of world-building tools that helps you create, organize, and store your world setting. If you'd like to check all that you can do with a if you'd like to check out all that you can do with the Sage membership, check out our link in the chat. And finally, our artist for this stream is Cindy Salem on Ko-Fi, who made all of the busts that you see here. Please be sure to follow them. Excellent, very good. We're all very happy with you. So, now that the introduction is done, just a heads up, around 90 minutes into this stream, we will be remembering to have a 10-minute break so that we can do things like go to the bathroom.
We'll get there when we get there.
Listen, we were having such a good time, and that's a great sign that we completely forgot to take a break. Not this time, though. We're still gonna have a good time, but we gotta take a break.
Mark your calendars for 90 minutes from now. Anyway, let's roll into this session, this second episode. Several things happened previously on the this stream on Yes My Liege. But rather than just list everything that happened, I'm going to talk you through sort of what's happened as a result. Which is that for the past week, the burghers in charge of the Concrete Guild have been punishing the rebellious workers very dutifully. The private pool, shared by everyone, is already well used, as per the Infante's decree. Unrelated, there's a big pit being slowly filled with asbestos for reasons that everyone is very evasive about. And finally, all the firewood quality has been absolute ass recently. And fortunately, no one notices except the cooks because it's summer. That's where we are. A note for you, my players, which is that I have a coat of arms going off in the corner, just off screen here. I have a big coat of arms with one space filled in already, and based off of something that happened last session. And there might be more stuff happening that will take that along.
Will you tell us if it ticks along, or is it just gonna...
Oh yes, I will let you know. I will let you know when it ticks along. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
I won't let you know why, but I'll let you know that it happens. Or I may not let you know why. I don't want to give the game away as far as what this long-term threat is here. So, to jump right into this, it is a beautiful day, and it is, in fact, dog breeding day, where all of the castle dogs get acquainted with each other on very special dates, so that eventually there will be a new set of dogs. We know how this works. Don't think about it too hard. You've been called to the kennels by your liege. All of you, yes, all of you have been called to the kennels by your liege.
Okay.
Who shows up first?
Probably me. Just once again emerging from the shadows. My liege.
Oh, Lorenzo. Wow. That's a neat trick. Cool. Maybe do that a little less, huh? Anyway. Well,
But it's
Lorenzo,
fun.
what do you think of these dogs?
Normally
It's
I'm
so
not.
loud in here.
No, normally I'm not a dog person, my liege, but for you I can make some exceptions.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, Lorenzo. It's really, this is an exciting time of year. And who arrives after that?
Probably me. It's probably Lady Miriam.
Lady Miriam arrives right in the middle of. We maybe do like a cut forward, like 3 minutes. Where the king is, the Infante is explaining just really how truly important the dog breeding day is to him and his love for those good heckin' pupperinos. My Lady Miriam gives you an extensive kiss on the hand there.
She'd bow. My liege.
What a lovely day. I was just explaining the virtues of having so many dogs around to Lorenzo.
Extensively.
It was a conversation. And you were
I
right.
have pictures. I guess they're a bit unnecessary right now.
Just,
I promise this is
I'm-
only going to be the opening scene.
Oh God!
This won't be. We won't keep coming back here. I swear.
No, we have to now.
All right. Who's third?
Fuck it. I'm gonna, because this is funny, I'm gonna spend a twist to use my title Crown Equerry ability, where I can heroically burst into any scene on horseback.
Dogs scattered everywhere. Half of them scattered, half of them too busy to acknowledge it. Horse in the kennels. Lady Miriam, bucking underneath the rather low door of the kennels. It still looks very heroic.
I just gently like rustle Sir Peanut's mane.
Oh, Lady Miriam, and you know, Sir Peanuts, I actually got the idea for this for Dog Breeding Day.
You mean Lady
From-
Helena? My leash.
Fuck.
I was like,
I'm
what?
so sorry. Lady Helena. Lady Helena and Sir Peanuts. You know, I actually got the idea because I learned that all thoroughbreds have the same birthday, which I have to admit must take an incredible amount of organization. And that sort of detail-oriented, for the people, organized monarch is exactly what I want to be, which is why, Baron Oodle will want to know this too.
The kennels are placed within a maze because nothing can be done well in this palace,
Well,
and
how else
Baron
did you
might
keep
have
the
gotten
dogs
a
from
little
getting out?
lost. Yeah, precisely.
You put him in a maze to keep him in. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
There's a labyrinth. There's a labyrinth guy.
Well, I'm so glad you're all able to make it. Not that you really had a choice, given that it is your duty to the realm and also to me. You know, I've been thinking. I love dogs. Everyone loves dogs. You love dogs. Oh, I know all of you love dogs.
Yes.
I made it a law,
Right you are.
in fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been thinking so much about how dogs are so I mean, just look at them. How can you describe it? They're man's best friend.
Do we have to?
And yes, you do actually. I do commend that. And I just thought, we do so much for our dogs, but we could do a lot more. Now that's part of this, but also part of this is that I've been thinking about how dogs really, truly, are the most vulnerable amongst us. If you think about it.
Yeah, of course. Yes, that tracks.
They're just like people.
Indeed.
Only, we don't look after them like people. And that's not the sort of liege that I want to be. So I've organized this. I've organized Dog Breeding Day. But I need you to organize something else. You see, I was thinking about, we help them so much on this end, but what do we do on the other end? And that's when it hit me. Midwives for dogs.
All right.
I want you to set up a program of midwifery for dogs. A dog midwife initiative.
Sure.
Now, it'll be a while before the puppies are here.
Yeah, of course.
So this is just sort of I'm envisioning, like, set up the school, and there's time for people to get trained, and, you know, this isn't an immediate, no dogs are giving birth to that I know of. No, I decreed that this was Dog Breeding Day, not Dog Birthing Day. No dogs are giving birth today. I can guarantee that. no dog would dare disobey my direct edicts
Sure.
because I love them, and they know that.
Of course.
So, midwives for dogs, get on it.
Yes, my liege. We
Of course, my
shall
liege.
accomplish this as quickly as we possibly can. Yeah. Oh, on a separate note, my liege, would you
Yes, Baron.
so kindly give me the keys to the treasury?
Oh, I'm sure you've got a good reason for asking.
Yes, I do. In fact,
I have a curiosity.
yes.
I haven't asked in a while. Sometimes I like to do that. It's good to expand your mind, Baron. Why do you need the keys to the treasury?
Oh, well, you see,
Have you been thinking of a budget for midwives for dogs already?
Well, I mean, yes, I'm doing some of the figures in my head, but also I'm here to install the next, deposit the next batch of Witcoin in the treasury.
Oh, I like that. I think this. I almost forgot that we roll in this game. Sorry, everyone, including the people who wrote this. That's a really important part, and you
I
did
love
better
that
than
you were just
that.
gonna let it happen. I love that.
I was. Damn it! I was like, man, how do I stop this?
You can't.
You
make him
you
roll.
In fact,
You know, this. How do you? You bluster. Yes, this seems like blustering. I was reading right over the one.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Would you mind giving me a bluster, please?
Yeah, certainly. Need to reroll that. Went right out the desk tray. That is a 5.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look over my misfortunes here.
I have an idea if you would like.
Sure.
He won't give me the keys until I show him what I'm depositing.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking along those lines. What he says is, I mean, certainly. Although I do, Aaron, I do love to look at all my Witcoins first. I like to look over and make sure they've got my face right. Sometimes they don't get the chin quite as nobly prominent as it should be. And I tell you what, by a couple of days from now, once I've had how many Witcoins?
A lot.
Well, I want an hour alone with each one, so come by in a few weeks, and you can sort of deposit those for me. I need to approve all of them first, obviously.
Oh, well, you see,
Dog ear the records, if you would.
they're already on the blockchain.
Which is what happens when the Witcoins are compressed into blocks
Yes, I know
and
what
then chained together. For storage purposes.
I am
Of
so
course.
cursed that I made this fucking thing.
this is your
Blockchain.
fault.
Yes,
How could I forget?
yes.
Well, I guess there's no point in. I can just sort of look at one end, and then look at the other end, and just hope that in the middle, they've gotten the face right.
I'm sure they will have done it already.
I will personally see to that they get it to the visage that you deserve to have on every single coin.
Lorenzo, you know I adore how much I can trust you. You're always
Yes.
there looking out for me. You're
Always watching
Quite
your
possibly.
back for the pinpoints
yes,
to ensure
very
that I find the
intently
right.
looking at my back all of the time.
Finding the right points.
Just mapping out all of my pressure points for those
Wonderful,
very
wonderful
relaxing
plans.
massages. Yes, it's always
That too.
appreciated. You're a good man, Lorenzo. I trust you intimately.
I didn't know you knew how to perform acupuncture.
Oh, he's quite good at it.
I could always practice on you, Baron.
Oh, goodness, no. The needles would go into me like a soft meringue.
Awesome. Well, in that case, Baron, yes, please deposit that blockchain of wit coins for me. I have the keys around here somewhere. I've misplaced the keys. Please go find them for me.
Certainly.
One of the dogs might have run off with them. They like to take things and then go into the maze and try to find the maze, only they can't find the route of the maze because they're dogs. It's very funny when they try to go up over the edges, but it's too tall for them. They just sort of jump and bark. They love the maze, the dogs.
Of course, my liege.
Well, find that treasury key and do your little errand, and then, midwives for dogs.
Midwives.
It's a great
for
idea,
dogs.
my liege.
Yeah.
It is.
Midwolves.
Midwolves. That's a good one.
You so
Only
much.
I feel they would not be very good doctors. Because they're
Doctors.
wolves. I'm back on it now. How do you get out of this thing, by the way?
Just put your hand on the left wall, and then always go right, except for the third left, then you turn left, and then you have to backtrack 2 intersections, and then you go forward, and then you turn left again, and then you do all that in reverse.
I'm sure my liege has the wit to ascertain the brilliance that is the Baron.
They don't call it Bitcoin for nothing. And by they, I mean me.
Mm-hmm.
And he trots off in hopefully the right direction. If he starves to death, the game ends early.
Oh God!
That's in the rules, actually. It's not in the rules.
It's the rules that we made up.
I have to imagine after the 19th time that our liege has gotten lost in this maze that there have been strategic king-only food stockpiles placed within the maze.
Yeah, that tracks.
God, you're so right.
He thinks they're
There's
for
just
the
servants
people.
that have to stay there.
He ordered them for the people to get lost in the maze. Who got lost in the maze. And he thinks that it would be cool and unusual and a waste of resources to not make good use of them himself when he's a little bit peckish. And if there's one thing that the Infante, Inviolate, Intolus, the Insolvent cannot stand, it is wasting resources for the people.
No, of course not. Most efficient.
So that's why
Well,
that's why
anyway.
there's a private pool for everyone.
That's true.
That's exactly why.
So the keys. How would you plan to go about finding those?
Because I imagine I spent the morning with our liege, would I happen to know where he put them or where he left them?
I think you could. That seems like one of the skills we haven't used yet, which is survey.
I have one point in it, so how many dice am I
Sort of
rolling for
like
this?
1 dice. So
One
or
die.
One die.
All right.
Sort of like
Probably
a
helping
retroactive
Lady
survey.
Helena and Serpina get out of the dog kennel, because
Nice.
the
That's
exit
4.
is not quite as heroic and cool, I imagine.
That's a 4.
All right. With a 4, that's a partial success. So there is also misfortune, which is that you think back, and you remember where the key was left. What is the least convenient place in the castle to lose a key?
That would be
Asbestos.
inside the locked door.
Inside the treasury.
Fucking right.
Yeah, no, that's exactly where it is.
Oh,
You
crap.
distinctly remember setting the key him setting the key down in the treasury.
And then leaving.
It has an auto lock mechanic if it hasn't been properly locked.
Oh god.
It's like a big contraption that Baron Oodle created to automatically lock doors.
Most likely, yeah.
Yep.
Hoisted by my own petards.
Well, I know where the key is.
Oh, excellent.
You're not gonna like it.
Oh no.
He left it locked in the treasury.
Of course he did. That seems like something someone with Bitcoin would have done.
So it's between. There's a door between it and us.
A very sturdy door, but yes, a door.
Well, I suppose we see what we can do about the door.
Well,
And I
Are we going to
immediately
have a-
just like kick
You
the
were not-
flanks of Mr. Peanut and just start riding in the direction that I think I
Oh,
remember
you're
the
just
treasury
going.
being.
Okay.
To the door!
Now, here's the thing.
wait.
I have a feeling we're not going to have a door anymore for that.
No, I don't think so.
So one of your tags for Mr. Peanuts is smart.
Yes.
Or Sir Peanuts. I'm so sorry, I forgot his title, Sir Peanuts.
It's
Get it
knighted.
right.
His
Um,
horse has been knighted.
He was
His
knighted!
horse does have a title.
It's not a nickname, he is knight.
Sir Peanuts is smart. So in my mind, either he has memorized the layout of the maze, or he knows the like always go left trick.
I think it's
It's what-
funnier if it's the latter. I
Yeah.
think it's funnier if like at every like left turn, just you see Mr. Peanut like press up against the wall for a second and then like and then just pull back.
So you do eventually get out of the maze by following Mr. Peanuts. Sorry, God, Sir Peanuts. Jesus, what's wrong with me?
He's
I
knighted.
can't keep doing this. The
So
knight, the
disrespectful.
noble knight, Sir Peanuts.
Majestic and smart.
He has
So
his own
fucking-
page. He had a squire, and then he tried knighting the squire, and it didn't go particularly well because he has a very horses. You know, they're holding the blade in his teeth and just the sword.
Squire's
Anyway,
dead.
well, they can't win them all. They can't all become knights. Otherwise, it wouldn't be special.
No. Lady Helena trains them hard enough to make
It's not
sure
the-
that they
it's not
actually
the
endure.
Years and years of training that got no.
Well,
You had to survive your knighting ceremony.
Semantics.
it's you have to make a title really meaningful. People have to die trying to get it.
Sure.
You know, I can respect that.
So have we gotten
That's why I
to
don't
the...
respect the president. Anyway.
Holy shit!
Anywho, we'll follow the Baron's commands, and we'll eventually catch up to Lady Helena and Sir Peanut, wherever the fuck they ended up.
Arrive shortly after Sir Peanuts and Lady Helena, the door to the treasury. So there is a door. There are also guards. I have assumptions about what you've done about the door. Do you care to confirm them?
I didn't expect there to be people there. I'm gonna be real about that one. If it was locked, I
That's
didn't
fair.
think it was gonna have guards. So that would change some things.
Okay.
So I think the first thing she would do I as much as I would love to overcomplicate this simple plan by going in guns blazing, I think she would first declare, on orders from His Excellency, we must get into the treasury because the key to the treasury is inside the treasury, and we need to get it out of the treasury.
Okay. Go ahead, and this seems like, oh, let's see. I need to find the action ratings again. This feels like, this isn't bluster. Oh, this is disdain, it feels like. Asserting your superiority with demands and...
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I've got
Alright.
2 in that. That is a 5.
Right, so on a 5, that is a partial success. The guards, I think the misfortune here is that the guards themselves are perfectly willing to get out of your way, seeing as you are like kind of just their commanding officer anyway. And the misfortune, however, is that the door is very it's very reinforced. It is not a door that you can simply kick down or break down, even with a strong horse, which Sir Peanuts is not, unfortunately.
Well, good craftsmanship.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
I made it to be impenetrable.
We would have gotten here sooner, but we had to match the Baron's pace.
Well,
Yes.
very long walk. We did.
Not that long of a walk.
Well,
It's 30 feet from here.
nearly killed me.
It's not that intense of a maze. It's really not.
It's extremely simple, actually. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like there's like 2 turns.
It's a hedge maze. It's a hedge maze.
You really get, like, you're not a dog, so you
Yeah.
You can use
like
You're-
they're
you
too
cut
tall for
out
dogs.
critical
but-
thinking
No.
skills.
There's signage.
yeah.
So
There's a map, like you are here.
It's shocking that the king, our fucking liege, it gets stuck in it every time.
Is
no,
it?
it's not. And I killed Chelsea. So, Lady Helena, tell me, what is your brilliant plan to get into the treasury?
She's gonna go up and like put her ear like against the door for a second and just like knock on it a few times. Very well. Though it pains me to savage such a well-constructed piece of equipment, I would like to spend 2 ducats at this moment to get 2 things. I would
Okay.
like, first, a loyal if reluctant squire.
All right.
And second, a weapon of war, specifically a siege ram.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And what I would like
that's-
to do is summon my squire to acquire my siege ram.
Okay. So your squire comes running. How do you summon your squire?
What would be the best way to do this? I think she's going to pull out like a giant wooden block train whistle flute
Okay.
and just like and blow into it as hard as she can, and it's just like this awful fucking discordant sound. It like flutters. This is not a very well crafted thing. It's like, but it's really loud, like a vuvuzela.
Da 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 da.
This is a sound that for your squires always presages some kind of terrible duty. And if they don't show up for the terrible duty, even worse punishment. So a nervous and extremely resigned-looking boy of however old, anywhere between 8 and 17, don't worry about it, appears huffing and, without the ram yet. Appears, says, "Yes, Marshal."
Are you new? What's your name?
My name is irrelevant, Marshal.
All right, Irrelevant. I need you to do something for me.
I live to serve.
I need you to go to the armory, and I need you to bring back Big Bertha. Can you do that for me?
The Big Bertha that's twice as long as I am tall and 3 times around as I am sort of about.
Yes, that's the one. Get on it.
Yes, Marshal. And he scurries down the stairs. You wait for what seems to be, gosh, forever.
The help
and then-
here is just terrible.
Checking my sundial pocket.
Yeah. We don't have watches yet, so the sundial on your wrist.
Pocket sundial, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot that you said pocket as soon as you said it, so my bad. It's on a chain.
Look, I said sundial pocket. I misspoke the damn thing anyway.
You just have
Anywho.
a whole pocket that's a sundial.
Yeah.
We don't know how, it just exists.
It's made out of fabric. You're just gonna hold it off, and there's like a circle inside the pocket.
I'm Count
You have to
Lorenzo. I
like
can
stand
do
in front of a
anything.
window. Anyway, you wait for it forever, and then you hear huffing and puffing up the stairs, straining, grunting, working through a hernia. The irrelevantly named squire pushing Big Bertha, the largest, most fantastic siege ram in the land, up the stairs. It appears head first. What does that head look like?
It's, let's see. Let's say a polished bronze giraffe.
Is it like, is it the whole neck?
Yeah.
So there's like, yeah. Perfect, great. So the head
That's
of
the only correct answer.
the siege weapon here is about as long as the actual trunk that you swing. Excellent. So there's this great, we get this great visual gag where like the head, the very head comes up over the lip of the stairs, and then the neck comes and it keeps coming and it keeps coming and it keeps coming, and then it like bonks into the ceiling, and there's this grunting as the squire keeps trying to like angle it, and just because it's like a spiral staircase too, so it's just, there's like another like 10 minutes of this as he tries to get into the right position, and then finally
Pivots!
he has it lined up so it is facing the door of the treasury.
I have one to help the poor lad, but this is funnier.
No, please! If I get help, if I accept help, it'll go worse for me.
Very true.
Well, I wasn't going to anyway, so.
All clear!
Thank you, Irrelevant. Work on that cardio. You sound like the Baron.
Of course, ma'am. And he begins to trot down the stairs until you hear him slip and then sort of tumble the rest of the way.
And clumsy, too.
The
Goodness.
groaning at the bottom is mercifully short.
Right, so everyone knows what to do with this, right?
Not a clue.
Yes,
Not a single idea.
you name
I'm
it
going-
Grand.
That's
It has a
copyrighted.
name.
We
It
can't
has a
do that
name,
one.
Baron. It's already been named.
Oh, never mind. Then I suppose. Whoopsie.
She's just gonna like walk to the back of it and just. I want to know if I can, in theory, just do this, or if I should try and get assistance. But I don't know if Lady Helena would ask for assistance.
Any of us are gonna be able to assist you.
I could, but I don't want to.
This is something that I think I'm going to introduce something that we forgot to touch on last session, which is flourishes. So a flourish is something that you can do when you want to like do something extra on a roll, and what it means is you will extend both the like the results and the potential consequences in their respective directions. So when you flourish, let me find that real quick. So I think because we've established this is an extremely heavy instrument of war, this seems like an appropriate place to flourish, which means that you would describe what you do, how it is so impressive as to do what it does, and then if you succeed, you get an extraordinary effect. If you roll a tragedy, I inflict an additional misfortune on you, and if you get a partial success, those things happen.
Okay. I expect this is Ruin
Yes, absolutely, this is ruin.
trying to totally wreck this door. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think she's just gonna kind of like crack her neck in both directions, get behind the absurdly long neck of Big Bertha, and just like lift it back and then heave it into the door.
Just a absolute no bother for actual swinging. We're this baby. Is this where we learn that Lady Helena was like what's that like log throwing thing? Is that like
Exactly what I was thinking.
yeah, Habertas? Is this like a secret son of hers?
I mean, I will also tell you that of the 2 to 4 that describe my visage when I first picked this character was wild red hair, riding boots, and abundant muscle mass. So make your own conclusions here.
That tracks. Yeah, this makes sense. So using her incredible Habertas.
I don't actually know.
I don't know why I said it like Hagen does. That was an interesting choice on my part. Using her incredible muscle and lifting skills, Lady Helena attacks the battering ram, and let's find out what happens.
That's a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh no.
So the door is so exceptionally strong, that maybe if you'd had more of a wind up, maybe if you had more room to maneuver here. Unfortunately, it goes like the end of the head is from, it's like a few feet away from the door, so you do sort of like start at full strength, and it bounces and rebounds. It rebounds. I think it rebounds like not through you, as in like it impales you, but like rebounds through the space that you're in, and kind of takes out a wall.
It's
and
like
you with
fully Wii bowling. Fully.
So I think it is a Wii bowling scenario. I think given the extremity of that, one of the tragedies here is that it is going to take out the wall, and the tower is now, the treasury tower is now starting to be a bit more wobbly than is perhaps safe for a building that you want to be standing in. The other one is that it takes out the wall with you as well. And I am going to go ahead and give you the condition wounded.
I would. How does this hit me really quickly?
Oh, so I think you go from behind and you just huck it, and it bounces back and like right in the chest, takes out a huge chunk of the wall
Oh my
structurally with you
God,
as well.
that would hurt so
and you
much.
fall into the courtyard below.
Oh God,
So
that would
the
hurt.
wall, like, on the opposite side of the hallway? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
The side that you threw it from. Yeah, not the wall. Physically, not the wall.
Because
It bounces straight backwards.
You bounced off. Oh no.
Because these are meant to be spent, I will spend my second twist of the session
Uh-huh.
Yep.
to avoid that mart of misfortune, and here's how, as I plummet through the courtyard.
Okay.
There is a very lovely tree in the courtyard.
Excellent.
It is very, very, what is the word for in full bloom?
Branching.
blossoming?
Yes, there's a specific word, and
Probably
I've
not
lost it
branching.
completely.
It's got a lot of foliage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
lush.
yeah.
Sorry,
Maybe.
I'm just throwing things at you.
It's close enough. I'll take it. And it just sort of like she crashes through like a huge set of it, and now there is like this about 6 foot diameter hole in a tuft of the foliage. But like she hits the bottom branch and it doesn't snap, and she's just kind of like hanging there for a minute, just like winded on like the lowest branch as leaves shake down around in an absolute like snowstorm of leaves.
I'm just gonna
Fantastic.
look over the edge of the hole. How's it going down there?
Good.
What?
Good.
Excellent. That seems like fun. I'm not joining you, but that seems like fun. Okay, toodaloo.
Oh, about that door.
Yes.
Well, I didn't want to do this because I didn't want to spend my own resources, but
Spend them. Spend them.
I'm gonna spend a twist. And as the chief
I swear to
architect, I can introduce a trap, secret passage or something similar. So Baron Oodle just remembers that sconce right there actually opens a secret passage into the treasury.
Oh goodness! I'm silly. Be right back.
I'm gonna go over to the edge again where Lady Helena is still down below. It's alright, we found a way in eventually. The Baron just is forgetful is the word I would use for him. Can't hear you.
You are muted.
I think it's just a wheeze. I think it's
Like, it's been like 30 seconds.
Yes, and he just remembered. I know, isn't it fun?
So the treasury is open.
Yeah, I grab the key, and then
So you just like grab the key, walk out, close the thing, and then unlock the door?
yes, yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we now have the key. Excellent. You know what? Actually, I just realized, though, that crown in there, very dusty. I'm going to grab it, take it, clean it up, and then I'll bring it back.
And I'll grab
Is that so, Baron?
I'll grab the carrion crown jewels from inside the treasury.
Very dusty.
As I'm like just they're in a burlap sack, and I'm just kind of like inching my
Baron,
way out.
Yes.
Would you like me to carry that for you? I promise I'll keep it in a safe place where no one will ever find it.
No. Thank you, though. Sweet mother of Jesus, this is heavy.
So midwives for dogs then.
Yes, midwives for dogs, and I have an idea for that. Now, what do you need?
I think we should get Lady Helena first.
Oh, yes.
I agree.
She's sort of in a tree. I think it's Lady Helena plucking season.
Yes. Let me just 1 sec. Oodles!
My large blue pelican flies down.
I forgot about that fucking pelican.
I open Oodle's mouth and I just pour the crown jewels in.
Take this back to the lab for me, dear.
I don't think it even make a
Oodles.
sound.
Oodles flies off with the pouch heavy with crown jewels. There's a very funny dip in his flight before he adjusts to the weight. And there's a question for you. Given that the staircase is structurally missing quite a bit, how do you all get down?
Well, Mr. Architect.
Oh, well.
Out of Oodles actually before he left.
Sure.
Flashback. I pull out that sail that definitely works.
God, not the
We do
sail.
know it works.
Yep.
I don't know how y'all are getting down. Bye, suckers.
I gracefully fall out of the hole.
Yeah. Sure. So that leaves the two of you. Miranda, Lady Miriam. There are also still the two guards. We'll get to them once you have figured out your thing.
Did they not leave? I thought they left.
Oh, no, they just stood aside.
Oh!
They were told to stand aside.
They're still there.
Just left us there, fucking asshole.
I know you would have done the same to me.
Maybe. I'm honestly quite impressed. I'm the one who. Never mind. Shall we? Hop. How big is the jump? Is it jumpable?
It's jumpable once.
Oh, Chelsea, you're breaking up on your side.
What I will say is that Lady Miriam, not Jesus, I'm so sorry. Lady Helena, would have gotten the condition wounded because of how physically robust she is. If it's tall enough that if the rest of you would like to try and jump this, or like just fall from here, you would be at risk of receiving the condition dead.
I don't
Which
like
you
that
can
condition.
come back from.
Oh, excellent. I don't like that condition. It's not a very fun sounding condition.
No, it's normally not.
No. Do you think the treasure? No, Do you think the treasury has some like royal rope or something in there?
Would I know if the treasury has royal fucking rope in
I
it?
mean,
Well-
the key is down.
Yeah, but you showed us a way to get in. Chung chung.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that seems like a thing that would be interesting to try and survey for.
We could also just. yeah, no.
Well, I was gonna offer, because with the lover, I have Lady in Waiting, where I know where my liege is at all points and can get to him in a moment's notice. Do I know if he's still in the kennels?
Yes, you
Or has
do.
he left?
Well, he's in the. Yeah, he's in
the breeding area.
He's in the maze. We established that he's in the maze.
Okay.
We can see him from here. He's still in that
Yeah.
damn maze. It's like only
You can
like
actually-
a half inch taller.
Is
like
there like
he can jump
He
and see
stopped
where
for
the
a snack.
exit is.
he stopped for a snack? I love that.
What
Is
do you
there
see
like
in him?
another?
Yeah, you know what the I think the funniest thing here is that we just cut to Intolus, who jumps, or not jumps, turns and says, "Oh, Lady Miriam, fancy seeing you here." And we do not explain how you got down at all.
No, not at all.
I can just emerge from the shadows, it says. Does that mean that I can just emerge from the shadow of the tree right underneath Lady Helena?
Sure, yeah, why
I love
not?
the little freaks that we are. I love it.
Just completely ignore. We don't need to know how you got down.
Logic, what's that? Just, hello, Lady Helena. Having fun up there.
At this point, however long it's taken, I'd say that I've like managed to extricate myself from this final branch.
It's dented.
Yeah,
As
there's
you-
just like a.
Lady Helena's size dent.
As you brush yourself off on the ground, you see sort of over the lip of the now open, caved-in wall section. You see the tower teetering gently in the breeze, and over the lip, two faces pop out, and one of the guards says, "Lady Helena, given that the tower of the treasury is structurally unsound, may we leave our posts, please?"
You know your duty.
Yes, my lady. And they return. Standing
Lazy guards.
Outside of the tower, or the tower door.
It's impossible to get good help these days.
It really
You
is.
said
It
it.
is, yes.
Sure
Oh,
is.
Lady Miriam.
All right. So, dog midwives.
How the fuck are we going to convince anyone to do something like that?
Oh no! See, I have a strategy. Now what
Oh,
do you? Now what we do? Who knows dogs better than dogs? Yes, we train dogs to be dog midwives. Then they're dog midwives and dog midwives. Now what do we need to train dog midwives? We need a school that teaches dogs to be midwives. Now, who needs to teach these dogs to be midwives? Well, who
Midwives?
can... What?
Other midwives?
No! More dogs! I propose... we create a school, a whole university, staffed by dogs, for dogs. We can offer any multiple different fields of study. Dog midwives, dog astronomers, dog plumbers, dog concretists, dog
Let's-
asbestos weavers.
Baron,
Yes.
I love this idea.
Thank you.
We'll put that on the
He's not
docket.
used to anyone saying that.
We'll put that on the calendar. We can talk about that. How does 10 years from now sound? That's great, wonderful. 10 years
I've
from
already
now
drawn
sounds
up the plans. Look how
Perfect,
cute
we'll
the
talk
little
about-
dogs are standing on their podiums.
perfect. My schedule's not
Yes.
open for another 10 years, so we'll figure that out and I'll get you in. But let's start with simple. Let's start with just the dog midwives. Or
yeah,
at least
simple things like
midwives.
turning dogs into midwives.
Actually, I think you'll find it's pronounced Poodleium.
That's what?
Poodleium?
Poodlia? I don't get it. Oh,
That's
podium,
another.
poodly.
We've made yet
Oh.
another.
Well, that's it for tonight, folks. That's
Christian guys!
We'll see you all later.
Nah.
Oh my god.
How do we, let's see here.
Poodleium. Think about it. That one's a thinker. That one takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, a thinker.
Unfortunate.
A thinker.
Unfortunately.
Let that one
Unfortunately,
worm its way into
I
the
am
brain.
dumb, and so
I mean,
that's
it's
a big
impossible
word.
not to have a completely ruined kingdom without completely finding 18 different ways to destroy its economy with variations of fake currency.
We've already started with Bitcoin. Now we just need midwife Doge.
Oh God.
What do the rulers of Venice have to do with this? Hey.
We'll be here all month.
Yeah, unfortunately. You're stuck
So-
with us.
We're stuck with him. I meant the leash. Stuck with the leash.
I don't believe you.
So,
what is step one?
well, maybe we can get guidance for the dog that will be midwife dogs from actual midwives. Do we actually have midwives in the castle itself? I feel like that no one here is having any children, right? I'm not. Am I? Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like you should know if you're having children or not.
You
Of a
think.
sort.
Wait! I know. I have an idea. I'm the postmaster general, so I have to look over people's mail to check in
So
on
you know
things.
who's having kids.
I know who's having kids, and I know what midwives they've been reaching out to, so I know where to find some midwives.
Hell yeah.
That's the way I'm justifying this.
That makes sense. I like that. Let's see. I don't think that's even. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that is something we can roll in because we have a good action rating for it. So I want to go ahead and give me a study roll to look over your mail. I think the potential outcome here, potential bad outcome here is pretty obvious, which is that you get sent on a little bit more wild goose chase.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am not studied in study, so this is gonna be done with disadvantage. This is gonna be a great time. That's a 3 on both of the dice, so it's a 3.
Okay.
This is about as well as I expected it to be.
And that is a tragedy. So,
Yay! Yay for me!
what you find out is I think what you pull out is a letter from let me check. You pull out a letter from what's a good name for a judge?
I have a really stupid idea.
Yeah.
Baron
Please share.
Oodle the Sixth.
Judge Baron Oodle the Sixth,
Oh, fuck.
who is expressing in this letter what is surely a coded message about expecting a very special bundle soon. And you think that's a guy who's having a kid, for sure.
Well, I found the
no.
perfect person that we can go to and find out the midwife that they're probably reaching out to, because for some reason I'm not putting down a name for the midwife, which is weird. I think they would.
Who is it?
Judge Baron Oodle the Sixth.
Oh, that guy! I hate that guy!
Why?
He stole my name!
No,
Not
no
related.
relation.
No relation at all!
Just happens to have the same name as you.
He stole it from you.
Yes, the bastard!
Well, I feel sorry for that guy.
He wanted that name?
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Where do we find this judge? And is it mid holding trial?
Probably is mid-holding trial.
Oh God.
I'm down for that.
We cut to whatever passes for a courthouse in this city. Lord only knows. And I think it's public. I think it's like one of the. I think they are. They're trying. Wizards.
Oh God. Okay.
And they are. There's just like a line of dudes lined up who suspiciously look a lot like Baron Rudel III in terms of just general decrepitness and beards and weird-looking robes and accoutrement that might signal one out as a wizard. And they're not trying one because wizardry. They're trying them because they are bad at it.
Upon seeing like this collection of decrepit old men, Lady Helena is just going to turn to Miriam and just go, "It's one of them, right? That's the Oodle, right? That's one of them."
One of the.
Well, they look like him.
They all look like him.
Just because someone looks like me doesn't mean they're named the same.
Well, then why would they take that name?
No,
I don't understand.
Prestige.
Prestige or self-punishment.
The prestige.
It also turns out that Baron Oodle VI looks exactly like Baron Oodle III.
Yeah, I figured.
Baron Oodle III and Baron Oodle VI both refuse to acknowledge the fact.
It's a prestige joke 15 years later.
Yep.
Wait, can we just make this official that at least one of the wizards at the front is like an illusionist?
Yeah. He is actually on trial for murder.
Oh, he didn't come to fuck around.
That's also prestige joke 15 years later. Spoilers for the Prestige if you've never seen it. And
The original Gone Girl.
The man at the podium, the Poodleodium, who is waving a mallet about as though a gavel about as though it were a wand. And who talks in a totally normal voice that is not at all decrepit and ancient. Actually pretty young for his age. But otherwise looks exactly like Baron Oodle III. Says, "How do you plead guilty?" And bangs the gavel. I
like this judge.
A trapdoor just kind of opens directly underneath the illusionist murderer, and you see there's like a blur as like he drops and then the illusion him stays behind for like another 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Does it
and the
hold up a
trapdoor
sign that
empties.
says crud and then disappear?
And the trapdoor empties into, you would know, the inescapable dungeon.
Oh god,
Yep. I forgot about the inescapable dungeon too, and now that I have it, it's so convenient.
It's inescapable because the only way in is on a slide. That's it. You can't get in or out. That's that.
The judge waves his gavel and he says, "All right, the rest of you, if you wouldn't mind, we really need to reset the trapdoor. Just sort of jump on
It'll
in.
save us so
There
much
we go.
time.
There we go. I've got guilty written down
Judge.
here 6 times.
Could
I've
we
got
borrow
a lunch
you?
to get to. I have to go home and grab my mail. I'm expecting.
Judge, can we borrow you for a moment? Royal decree.
Who requires me?
Count Lorenzo of House Bella Rosa. And others.
All right,
Miriam.
Count Lorenzo of House Bella Rosa and others.
Don't like being included in your and others. My name is Lady Miriam.
Baron is hiding behind Lady Helena and just glaring daggers at this pretender to
It's
the.
you.
It's you bastard.
Oh my god! And Lady Helena realizes that it's right behind her, and is just going to lift him up by the scruff like he's a little cat.
About as heavy as one too. Yeah.
It's just stop doing that, and just puts you in front of her. Ugh.
Well, if you want my help, no.
Oh no, not your help, your attention.
My attention.
In another
Well, I'm
room.
very busy, you see. And I think, given that I do not work by the case, but, well, I do work by the case, actually, that makes this work. I work by the case, so you are taking up very valuable time that I sentence people. And if you want more of my attention, you have to pay the
Would you like to remain as a
processing
judge?
fee. You have to pay the processing fee.
I
Oh.
have ways to ensure that you don't maintain your judgeship if that's what you want. Barring the processing fee.
This
Take one less
seems...
for me.
Well, let's see about... let's try, do you think this is disdain, or do you think this is bluster? Are you lying, or are you threatening?
I am threatening.
Okay. Then this
I am
seems like disdain.
I do
And
have.
I think...
I finally put a thing in disdain, so I do have a thing in disdain.
Wow.
I think a pretty likely consequence here is, as established, he will not believe you, and you will either have to make good on your threat, which will probably entail other stuff, or you will just have to bribe him.
Oh, I have ways. No worries.
Oh?
I don't know. I'm just saying that because I'm playing as the fucking blackguard and I'm a devious bastard. So, you know, you only have one thing in
Fair
disdain.
enough.
Since our little boost, so it's only one roll. This roll better fucking count. Hold on, I'm actually gonna roll this die. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's a 2.
Oh.
No good rolls tonight.
He seems unimpressed.
This go ahead and say, but I might.
And he continues to rub his fingers together, just very nonchalantly.
I
in
gotta
front
keep
of him.
remembering my twist. Fuck.
I put a piece of paper in his hand. It is a signed document from the Lord Mayor's office, which I just so happen to be today. I'm filling in for the previous Lord Mayor. That it's a report for the destruction of his estates and houses.
I wanted to clear this with you before I put my stamp on it. We're making a university for dogs, you see.
I think.
I don't know
think
who we
this
broke,
is-
Judge Baron Oodle the Sixth, or if we
Both.
broke Adam.
But it's
I
it's
think
both.
this is also disdain.
Okay.
Unless you want to make a compelling argument for ruin.
Yeah, disdain, I think, because actually, yeah, they're equal. I have no
Okay.
points in either, so.
Okay. Well, I think that the possible outcome, or the likely outcome, if this fails, is that probably he attempts to destroy the paper or put you into a position / physical location where you cannot file it. from.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
So I have a possible idea. I know a position where I can't possibly file this paper from.
I have an idea as well.
Baranoodle has accidentally stepped right on the trapdoor as he handed the paper over.
I think I like that. I instead of accidentally, I think he takes it from you and he says, "Oh well, yes. You see, this seems to be in order." And he goes to hand it back, and he grabs your arm, and he sticks his arm under your arm, and he flips you, and he yells, "Judge Judo!" and flips you directly over his shoulder through the trapdoor. You are in the unstable dungeon. He turns to the rest of you and says,
Oh, come!
"Sorry about that, judgely duties. That does count towards my case. It was a very swift case, so you've taken up a little. You've made it a little bit worth my while."
Wait!
Finally, someone actually read the manuals on Judge Judo. I have been trying for years to get the rest of the clerical staff to train.
he's the only one.
I am the most humble and most devoted acolyte of Judge Judo. Thank you for your service, ma'am.
What is happening in this game?
Chaos, Gabby.
Judge-
Exactly
Judge
what we
Judo.
expected. Judge Judo's happening.
Now,
You know-
Lady Miriam, it seemed like you were trying to say something prior to Judge Judo.
I was, and then he got Judge Judo'd. Oh.
I apologize
think
for
she-
stepping on that.
No, that's fine. I think. That took me out. Okay. Oh fuck. I think seeing all of the chaos happening here, she's like, "We've tried the stick. Let's try the honey now." What she does, fuck off. I think she would step forward just a little bit and just. I understand that you're very busy, but we are on matters pertaining to our liege, our shared liege.
Well, of course, you should have led with that.
Oh, we did.
Oh.
To put it
Well, you should have led with that loudly, he says very sternly.
To put it plainly, I respect what you do, genuinely, but we are on a bit of a timeline, and we were hoping that you would be able to assist us and our liege in his endeavors. I can make it worth your
Well-
while if you want. I heard that you're going to lunch. I wouldn't mind covering it for you, and I'd enjoy some company.
That is very kind of you. You know, I am a well-respected man. I
That
am
you are.
a beloved man. I'm an institution, and it would be so wonderful for people to recognize that over lunch. You know, I used to be a member of the Sky Society.
The what?
The Sky Society. The Society
sure.
of the Sky.
Rules question.
The Sky Chamber.
Rules question.
Rules question.
Isn't discovering anyone as a member of a secret society immediately punishable by death?
I don't know that it is. And No?
Yeah, anyone found out to be part of a secret society will immediately find themselves an enemy of the crown, quoting from page 17.
for reading the rules better than I did.
Well, okay.
I think
the question
what I'm
is,
gonna
though,
say.
the Sky Chamber doesn't exist.
It doesn't
That's
exist.
true.
That's true, it does not exist.
so. That's the safe one to own up to.
Any ever. Any of the
And
other ones.
also, he said used to. He's not anymore.
No, fair enough, fair enough.
I'm not sure what you're
And I'm
referring
expecting.
to.
I'm
Yeah, what
expecting
is
a
that?
package
A package.
about Yes, like it's like a commemorative, like membership log for the Sky Chamber. Like a yearbook. We know yearbooks. We've invented yearbooks. The old yearbook.
Not much of a
from the old high school. That was extremely funny. I'm so sorry for slipping on that joke.
What did you say, Dan? I'm so sorry.
Then not much of a reader.
I know. Would you say? Would you describe this as a bundle of joy?
Oh yes, I fondly remember my time in the Sky Chamber. I joyfully think about it a lot. So I've been looking forward to this for weeks, and I really want to get home to pick up my package that came in the mail, so I can.
I wouldn't
yearbook.
mind spending a bit of time with you. I don't mind walking back with you if you'd like.
That is very kind of you, Lady Miriam.
A man of your stature needs someone watching out for him. I imagine you don't make a lot of friends in the city.
Well, people are afraid to get close.
And I don't see why, honestly. You're such a wonderful person.
It's hard. It's hard. This all seems like an appease to me.
It is. It is an appease roll. I have 4 dice, so...
Damn! Alright.
Damn! Meanwhile, Lorenzo in his head is like, how the fuck do we get that old bastard out of there?
That's the question.
I got a 6.
I got
a 6.
Okay.
Of course.
You don't have to worry about consequences. He is so charmed by you that he sticks out his arm for you to hold, and he begins escorting you back to his house, and then presumably to a nearby cafe for a wonderful while he can impress you with his yearbook.
Is the package already there?
I intercepted
does
a
he have
letter,
it?
I believe.
I would like to answer that question when we come back from our break.
Okay.
If that works for everyone. Colton, I will also stick around for a minute or two so that I can go over a condition.
Yeah,
for you.
I have
Cool.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna hop on that break.
We'll see.
Franz, lead us
See you soon,
out.
folks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back from the break. When we left off, we had someone in the inescapable dungeon, and we had a few more someones.
Yep.
Well, one person being escorted by a judge on a date, and I don't think we touched on what the two of you were up to.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
You know, maybe. Okay, so like, I'll just like, well, maybe there's like stuff at his house that would be useful. I mean, he's not going to be there.
I like.
He is going directly back to his house. I should clarify that.
He quite literally is. He's going back to the house and then to a cafe.
Yes, but then to a cafe.
Well, he's going to his house first.
Seeing as he's going to his home first and then the cafe, I like the way you think, Lady Helena. If we just follow them quietly, they won't know.
No, not at all.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I like that. How about, could I get a skulk from each of you?
I
See if
knew I
you
should have
can,
taken
you can
skulk.
follow along silently.
I'm trying to see if I
quietly.
can do something to help me. I can always disguise myself. I can always disguise myself as something else, as someone else. I gotta remember to read my fucking shit.
It's a 4
Woohoo!
at disadvantage. That's a 4.
Oh boy.
So could have been worse.
And Lorenzo? 3. Gotcha. All right.
How did the giant lady do better than the guy that literally steps out of fucking shadows?
Love it. Iconic. No notes.
See, I'm really good at shadow, but I'm not good at skulking. Is kind of where the in between apparently happens.
It's a really bright day today, and also not in a direction that benefits you. It re shadows. Well, so a few things happen. A series of misfortunes. 4 is a success. But you that 3 is not a success. So the judge, Baron Oodle the Sixth, happens to turn around and says, Miriam, I do believe that your acquaintance is following
Hold on.
us.
Hold on. I want to, hold on.
Yeah.
Cause Shadow, part of the description for Shadow, I'm gonna argue for Shadow here, because I'm rereading
Okay.
how some of these action rolls work.
Okay.
When you shadow, you ambush the unwary and trail your enemies. I'm considering you might follow a priest to his home or a judge to his home.
You know?
Skulking
That
is
makes
you hide
sense.
from danger and move quickly and quietly. I'm hiding in the shadows.
I will allow you a shadow instead.
I am happy to
What-
keep with the rolls that I had because I rolled technically at disadvantage and I have 2 in shadow. Sorry, so that would still be 2 die. If you want me to
Okay.
re-roll, I will.
I think I will have you reroll.
Sure thing. That's a 6.
Fantastic.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Lorenzo does exactly what he was meant to do.
You
and
say
follows them
shadows,
with-
and I hide, and I find shadows somehow.
And on the other hand, we have Lady Helena, who performs admirably given her size and general demeanor.
Yeah, and the horse.
And the horse also, yeah. It's hard to trail someone subtly on a horse, especially when you're like 6'10" or whatever it is.
Like 8'20".
And she admirably manages to avoid the attention of the judge and Lady Miriam and even Lorenzo. She does not avoid the attention of her liege, however, who is out and about and hails her down and says, Lady Helena, what a pleasure seeing you here.
My liege.
How's the Midwives for Dogs going?
Going swell, my liege. We're just on the path to, getting some information on instructors for Midwives for Dogs.
Excellent. I love to hear that. I love to hear this whole situation coming together just the way that I envisioned it and I told you to execute it. Speaking of executing things, I've been trying to touch base, convene, sort of rub elbows metaphorically with the common people. And I was thinking today, what better way to do that than to deliver packages? Can I borrow your horse? It's a big package. It's hefty. Oh, it's so hefty. He holds up a kind of big square package. And he says, and it's just that it wouldn't do. It would demoralize the people to see their liege tired and sweaty. And when I said, can I borrow your horse? I do mean, give me your horse.
Lorenzo from the shadows is like, oh, he's an idiot.
My liege, could I interest you in my finest squire, Irrelevant? He has the strength of many squires and was able to move a massive war machine on his lonesome.
This seems like an appease. As
wow.
you are,
Yeah.
you are trying to.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Do you have a piece?
Change the
I have
direction of the
one.
intentions.
Okay.
So what I will say is the consequence here will be. I think the consequence here will be the will be that Intolus will be extremely upset that you are not getting what he wants.
That sounds about right. You got this. Roll high.
That's a 1. I would like to spend my final twist to go out to meta. Actually, this was part of my plan all along, and then burst out laughing. I'm just kidding, my liege. Sir Peanut, go with our dear liege, and assist him with this package in the most majestic manner as you can.
He.
Oh no.
Sir Peanut kneels so that Intolus does not even have to climb, and he hops onto Sir Peanut's back. And he says, "Your leal service is always so admirable, and I just think that it's a really excellent inspiration to everyone, and everyone should really look to you as an example of how to be an excellent servant of the kingdom, but also specifically of me." And then Sir Peanut takes off.
Thank you, my liege.
And the me sort of drags out.
I'll just like appear from the shadows right next to Lady Helena, like, I am surprised you actually went for that. I'm gonna hide back in the shadows before you kill me now.
I am overcome with the urge to light something on fire.
Ooh, we can light that judge's house on fire if we so do. He's kind of an asshole.
You know what? I did kind of like how he totally yeeted Bear Noodle into a pit, but you're right. You're right.
You know what? If he is a master of Judge Judo, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Truly. Come on,
Let's go.
Let's go burn his house down.
Yay! After we find what we're looking for, and then we'll burn his house down.
Sure.
Meanwhile,
Excellent.
at the Baron's house. At the Baron's house. Right, he's not a Baron. At the judge's house. At Baron Oodle VI's house. Miriam, you and the judge arrive arm in arm at his home to find waiting for you your liege with a package. And a horse, Sir Peanut specifically. Lady Miriam.
Sir Peanut here.
Oh, I requisitioned him from Lady Helena, and it's
How skilled you
important
are.
business. I'm indeed. Thank you for noticing. I'm rubbing shoulders, rubbing elbows with the metaphorically rubbing elbows with, and I'm delivering mail because I think it's important that a good leader know the ins and outs of every system in their kingdom. That they really have true mastery. I'm not done. They really have true mastery of. That was him. I want to be clear, not me.
No, I know.
Okay. They really have just true, complete understanding of how everything goes on in their city and in their kingdom, and the people need to see that they know that. Specifically, the people need to know how, and that keeps morale up for everyone and keeps society from collapsing. I care deeply about the people's morale. Anyway, here's a package. Judge Oodle. Is this yours? And Judge Oodle says, yes, my liege. And Intolus replies, let's open it.
I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna use one of my twists.
Oh.
And also spend a ducat.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a twist. There is a keeper of swans nearby that suddenly loses control of said swans as the king is handing over this package that we know is the yearbook. and I would like to spend a single ducat to permanently destroy this said yearbook. The
Alright,
swans
so-
take it and they just go to town on it.
The swans. There's just how many swans? Is it enough to fill our vision?
It is as a twist. You can unleash angry escaped swans whenever you please. So it is up to you how many swans have been freed.
There's just a comically
They are
large stream
furious.
of swans.
Yes.
Hey, look, swans are assholes. I can believe that
are.
even just 2 of them could do enough.
Right,
One
but
of my
there's
new
like
titles. The lover book.
it's like the wildebeest stampede from Lion King. Like that's how many swans there are.
There's so many swans.
It goes on for like they're running across the scene, the screen in our minds for like a solid 10 seconds. Really extended gag. And when the swans clear and the honking subsides, and in the distance we hear screams, the package is on the ground in shreds, trampled, covered in swano, and just absolutely obliterated beyond recognition.
Was that one of your caused screams? It wasn't mine. To Lady Helena. I didn't cause that scream, did you?
Not this time.
Oh, well, that is embarrassing, actually. I don't care for that. It would be best for the people if word of this never got out. Lady Helena, would you mind
Miriam.
Do you mean Miriam?
No, I'm sorry. I'm
We're not
introducing Lady
there
Helena.
yet. I
That was what I was trying to do.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
Oh, he wouldn't ask Miriam this. Lady Helena, would you mind just sort of, and he gestures towards the judge, just kind of make sure no one who might blab would do that.
Of course, my liege. See
you later.
At your leisure.
What do you do, Lady Helena?
Well, this is interesting, isn't
We
it?
were just trying to find midwives for dogs. How did it come to this?
I
You
don't
made
know why
no
you're
progress on that
surprised.
front.
Not
Yeah.
a single bit of
Not a
progress.
single moment. Here's my question. I am aware that Judge Baron is somewhat experienced in Judge Judo.
Yep.
Then I walk directly into danger knowingly and fearlessly.
Yeah, sure.
Love that.
Can you just charge right at him?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I am wise to Judge Judo, however. I have read the manuals.
You wrote the manuals.
I was about to say,
If
did
I
you
recall.
write them?
And so yeah, so it's fighting time.
Yeah, this is a duel for sure.
Yeah. Let's go.
You got this.
That was a 5.
Hey!
Okay.
It's better than nothing.
Let's see. What are? Okay. All right. I know what the misfortune. So you quickly dispatch the judge. Describe how.
I think he tries to go for the same Judge Judo flip, but I am prepared with the counter maneuver.
Judo.
And as I go up and over, I just complete the flip and land on my feet,
Uh-huh.
and then bring him up and over, and then just pile drive his skull into the ground.
Oh,
There's a
Jesus.
squelch. We pan away. It happens below. It's just below. Yeah. And the misfortune here is that we watch as Intolus comes back around the corner and says, "It's a bit harsh. I'm thinking instead just sort of I see. Well,
I rush to carry out your command, my liege.
And you did so very, very swiftly and extremely thoroughly, Lady Helena.
I'll bring honor to you, my liege.
Of course. No, yeah, I feel extremely honored. You've done so well, and so well for the people to serve so quickly and earnestly and silently. New task. A state funeral for this man. Spare no expense. Especially on the, well...
We'll make it a closed
It's had to be a closed casket, shall we? It would not do for the people to be so distressed by such an accident.
Seeing the discomfort and the nauseousness in Intolus, Lady Miriam's gonna pull out a silk scarf that she always has on her, and she's just gonna kind of just cover.
Just drink it over. All right.
The few
the
remain.
crushed in head, yes.
Yeah. And I will take a ducat for killing or maiming one of your enemies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, you sure did that.
Yeah, we basically turned this guy into an enemy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He was always an enemy to me. What are you talking about?
I think
Well,
Lady
I
Helena
would've.
takes a moment to mourn because she's just like, no one else read the manuals ever.
It's a really
You were the
bittersweet-
true Baranoodle. We're in an escapable dungeon. Don't give me that face.
Dan has no regrets.
Offended.
Jan doesn't care. They don't care. Lady Helena, she don't care.
In the inescapable dungeon, Baron is just like,
Hey! Rude.
He felt a disturbance in the force.
Now, tell us a little bit more about the inescapable dungeon.
yeah. So, Baron Oodle actually designed the inescapable dungeon.
As the chief
Baron-
architect.
Yeah. So, on the top level of the dungeon, there is a cell that says Baron Oodle's cell. You know, as a precautionary measure. It's very fancy. It's very nice. It's all plush. It has, you know, a room service menu. There's a full kitchenette with staff for any possible need. And Baron is led to that room. He quickly orders an Eggs Benedict, eats it to, you know, regain his energy. And then goes over to a sconce, pulls it, and a door opens. So
The
I'm
second
spending.
you said Baron created, I was like, so it is escapable. Got it.
Oh yeah. Not to anyone else, but
Just him. He
Just
always
me.
knew he'd end up here.
oh yeah. And behind that door that the sconce opens, there's a secret laboratory, which I always have access to. In that secret laboratory, there's a bunch of jars. I open one and pull out an exact simulacra homunculus of Baron Oodle, throw it in the cell, close the door, and then head back up to the surface as Baron Oodle the Fourth.
What?
Spending 2 twists. And I am officially out of twists for the session.
I think you broke all of us on that.
It is, the homunculus says,
That's a shame.
and,
Well, I guess I did it.
until it is summarily executed.
Oh my! This does not surprise me about you at all, Colt.
So, as the death of Baron Oodle the Sixth is being sort of cleared up, Baron Oodle the Fourth.
Hello.
Oh, huh?
God,
What? How? What?
I should introduce myself. I'm Baron Oodle the Fourth. I came as soon as I heard my idiot brother got thrown in prison.
What? Hold on, I'm gonna read it.
That's above my pay grade, I think.
Here to serve as the chief alchemist, architect, and current Lord Mayor.
So, you sound exactly like your brother.
Yes.
You have the exact same title as your brother.
No, well, I'm the fourth, but yes.
That's not what I meant. I meant
Oh.
alchemist. You have the exact same
yes.
skill sets.
Yes, yes. We're octogen tuplets.
but not this one.
No, that bastard just stole my name.
I thought it was your brother's name.
Also, yes.
Is there an actual Baron Oodle the Sixth? Not this one.
That remains to be seen.
That seems like a really ridiculous naming convention. All of your siblings are named the same?
Yes, 3rd through 27th. Named after our father, Baron Oodle Jr. Named after his father, Baron Oodle. Named after his father, Baron Oodle, with an
And this goes on for several
who was
hours.
summarily executed after changing his name to Baron because
By
he
the
wasn't
end of this
actually a Baron.
Yeah.
By the end of this lecture, Lady Helena is fully invested in the funeral preparations for the other Baron Oodle. Like, this isn't even just like some bullshit that the Liege gave her. She is like 100% on board with this.
It's been so long since you've had a good state funeral.
So dog
God.
midwives.
Right,
yes.
the thing that we're trying to do here.
What?
dog
The
mid-
funeral's not overtaking that?
Midwives for dogs. No, you also have the funeral now.
Oh, we have to do that. Great.
There might be some way that you can wrap those two together. I doubt it. Good luck.
It's just full. It's all of the people are midwives that come to the funeral.
I have an idea.
Yes.
There we go.
We can make a representation of this using the state funeral. A
Okay.
celebration of a death, while also introducing a way to bring in new life.
It's a pretty good idea. Actually.
Yes. How?
I just told you.
Oh, yes,
We
of
literally
course.
hold the funeral and we introduce the idea of the dog midwives at the same time.
To whom?
Everyone. And my liege.
So we just say, there are dog midwives.
Just fucking lie. Just fucking lie. Listen, one good roll is all you need.
We broke Chelsea so hard their camera froze.
People lie about social programs all the time. And that's what makes government work.
Why
Oh,
did that
God.
break Colton? Why did that break Colton? How did that break
Why didn't we think of it sooner? Just lie. We should have just. Oh yeah, my lord, we did it already.
The premise of the whole game, isn't it? Like, there you go.
Yeah.
We just have one person be like, yes, I am a dog midwife.
We'll
That's all we
introduce
have
a
to
cat,
do.
and that's the midwife for the dog.
I mean, quick question. Are any of our characters actually good at lying? Not me.
Bluster.
I have 2 in bluster.
Okay.
Disease.
For a second, I thought you were going to ask if any of your characters were actually midwives.
That would
Oh God!
So fucking funny.
Oh.
I'm out of twist. Otherwise, just fucking spend a twist. It's like action. I'm fucking midwife. I have been the whole time.
Never
like.
you guys asked.
Wait, I have twist still. This was all part of.
God.
This was part of my plan all along.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
This was part of my plan all along to somehow get the judge.
Midwife.
No, this was all part of the plan all along. Get the judge killed or get someone killed. That way we had to throw a state funeral. That way we can introduce the concept of just introducing a cat to throw in there. So that way the cat will just, meet the bellies or whatever the fuck midwives do for the dogs. And we introduce the concept. That's my plan. That's what we'll tell the liege.
It certainly will be your plan, yes.
I need a clarification on something.
Yeah, please.
When the liege left, did he leave behind Sir Peanut?
Yes.
Good.
I'll
Okay.
give you Sir Peanut. Sorry,
That's
is it Sir
lovely.
Peanut or Sir Peanuts?
Singular.
Singular, Sir Peanut. I'll remember that. I might forget his title, but I will remember that he is a singular peanut.
A singular peanut.
Lady Helena has just gone over and is just like brushing out his mane, somewhat distraught.
Oh no.
Let's be honest. He'll bite. He'll get into it. He got excited about the pool. He'll get excited about this. We'll make it work. We did last time.
All right. Now here's my question for the table. Do we find it more interesting to go through the motions of, go through the process of preparing a state funeral and then having a state funeral, or do we just want to jump to the state funeral and
I say we just
spend
jump
more
to
time on integrating the midwives for dogs?
Yeah, I say we just
I say
skip.
just jump.
Okay.
Skip.
Just
We're gonna
keep in
get too
mind,
much
Skip to the
keep
end.
in mind that Lady Helena is fully committed to it. Like the work that goes in.
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
like,
yeah. Listen, you heard the king say spare no expense, or sorry, the Infante say spare expense, and you've gone all out on this state funeral. Describe how sumptuous it is.
It is, it's lavish. The casket is beautifully made, hand carved oak. Engraved.
The last of the oak in the kingdom.
Engraved our dearest and favorite Baron. Master practitioner of Judge Judo. There are multiple flower arrangements of multiple types. There's a portrait, like one of those like stitched portraits.
There's a
up
statue
on an
also.
easel. Yeah.
There's a portrait and a statue.
Yep.
Um,
Irrelevant is polishing the statue.
With his one unbroken limb.
Oh god.
As I'm watching all this get set up, I'm doing abacusy sort of things.
Oh goodness, we're going to need to mint more Witcoin. And by that, of course, I mean, get the pucks and then put mint on them to make them smell nice.
I have an important question for you. Is Witcoin? Did we establish that Witcoin? We established that it's made out of. Did we establish
it's
that
wood with gold paint.
Yeah.
with
yeah.
gold paint? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
All right, cool, excellent, thank you.
And it's not the only it is a secondary.
Yes, it is. It is rapidly becoming the primary currency, given for the crown at least, extent to which you've had to throw a lot of really expensive things happening. The whole last week, the Infante was just obsessed with fireworks. It's going off at every possible time, which scared a lot of dogs, which got the Infante thinking about dogs, which led to this. Did it. Got it. Perfect. Excellent.
Nice.
I'm connecting the dots.
Bravo.
Plot structures. This is
Bravo.
writing.
I've jumped.
This is-
I've landed. Sharks.
Exactly. Anyway, the state funeral. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It is above all else sad, but in a very refined way.
We're gonna make it so happy. It's fine.
Yes, it's happy, and it's sad. It's sad, but it's like a happy sad. It's a great time for everyone to hobnob, and that is delightful.
We're networking.
You're networking.
Baron Utel the Fourth, the Undefined, gives a scathing eulogy. It's just somehow we got I for some inexplicable reason I got put as next of kin. And it's just it's just the worst. I'm just speaking the most ill of the dead.
Hey, did you follow through? I think I can guess the answer to this. Did you end up following through on destroying the state?
No, because he's dead now. I don't need to.
Fair enough. I assumed you were sort of an insult to injury guy.
No, because as his next of kin, I get his estate.
That's a good point.
Baron the Third was an insult to injury kind of guy.
Yeah,
This is Baron
yeah.
the Fourth you're talking
That's
to.
true.
Remember?
Totally different dudes.
Completely separate.
Yeah, get it right.
All right. Who wants to pitch Midwives to Dogs at the funeral?
Well, we know
Incredible
whose
sentence,
idea it
by the
is.
way.
Lady Helena is distributing free copies of Judge Judo to every one of the attendees.
Oh,
So we really are networking. Got it.
Someone takes one and says it's what he would have wanted.
Yep. Huh. Oh, do we want to do this now? Because I also had an agenda that I realized this was the perfect setting for me to fulfill my agenda needs. Because I have an agenda.
You
at
have
the
an
moment.
agenda?
Sure do.
Like a secret society agenda?
Maybe.
What?
Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah. Who would have
So-
one of those?
Adam,
Not.
you got
anyone.
what mine was, correct?
I did get what yours was.
Excellent. I'm gonna go up to this particular noble, who I suspect is probably on the younger side, probably freshly head of the house is a safe assumption. Because it is, maybe?
Newly head of the house, I think.
Excellent. I'm having fun with this. Go in their direction. Oh, I'll emerge from the shadows right behind them. That's more in character for me.
The shadows at the funeral.
You just appear.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm double checking some of my stuff that I can do just so I can know what to do. Oh, and I forgot I have that title. Excellent. So, I'm gonna appear behind this young noble, like, hello, my lord. Sad funeral. I know, sad business. It's all terrible.
Oh yes, terribly sad. And you know the thing about being sad is, I'm gonna try an accent for this guy. You know the thing about being sad is that it makes you really value life and all of it. And he grabs your hand.
Oh,
Precious.
I forgot about this part of your
Yeah,
descriptor.
you forgot about that crucial descriptor of what the noble is? What two
Little
things
bit.
the noble is?
I forgot what that word even meant for a moment, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll play into it, sure.
Okay.
Yes, of course. And, I hear that you also know quite a few special little things about the area that even I don't know about. And I'm so curious, hand on the shoulder, so curious as to what this information, as, one of the Liege's most trusted advisors. I must know all there is to know. So tell me. I'm trying to, I don't know, bluster, appease, what the fuck am I doing?
This seems like a tease.
Yeah.
You are, I think because you're leaning into the flirtatiousness.
Oh yeah.
That feels like a piece.
You only have one thing in appease. but at least I have something to appease. Let's see how this goes. 5. I'll take it.
All right.
Could be worse.
Could be. I think you. Okay, so I think the thing is that you are very effective here, perhaps too effective here,
Oh, no.
which is that he's not going to leave you day.
Okay.
Until you either you lose him,
I
or
have plans.
he is at least convinced that you are just as, shall we say, obsessed with him as he has become with you. But he begins to prattle on. Says, I had an accent for him. I am the woodmaster of the city. That's the title. I'm master of wood. Seems like a bluster, because I assume you are not actually going to get dinner with him.
Oh, fuck no! I'm just
Okay,
trying to get
yeah.
vital state secrets from this guy. Nothing serious.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. That's a 4. And that was with advantage. The other
Okay.
option was a...
So,
Hold on.
what's up? I
So
believe
how's
you
the-
do still have twists.
I do have a twist. I still do have twists. So, it's a 4,
I think-
but...
Well,
So I
before you
will-
decide
Yeah.
if you want to do it or how you want to do it, I think to establish your misfortune here, I think that he... I'm going to open this one up to the table because I'm having trouble here. What's the funniest thing that would be like a misfortune to apply here? In the vein of obnoxiously lecherous guy who really would rather talk about
Anything else.
anything else than his actual work. Let's all sit and think deeply about what's funny.
Probably like
His
something...
wife appears in the scene.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah! Yeah!
How
That's-
unfortunate for everyone
Ah.
involved.
The mistress of wood! Darling! This is Lorenzo! He's a new friend.
I'm also, kind of the right-hand man of the Liege.
Oh, we know all about being a right-hand man.
Okay.
Are you gonna spend your tryst to avoid this?
To avoid the misfortune of his wife coming after me? Yes.
Okay. I think the way that is avoided is that she's not mad.
She's just disappointed.
Well, I have to go
She
talk to
has
my
other
Liege now.
feelings about this.
Well, I gotta go talk to the Liege now, so I'll let you two work out your marital problems yourself. Bye! Just snapping fingers away.
I will say, you did get what you set out to get, which was that there's a lot of bad wood in the city. Literally, not figuratively.
Yes.
Well, I think both,
Euphemistically.
probably.
Okay, yeah, probably. There's a lot of euphemistically bad wood.
I mean, if that guy's there, yeah.
That's a different series. That's Nerdsmith Presents After Dark.
But cool. That's my agenda out of the way. Now I'll go ahead and present.
Congratulations.
Yay! I get all the state secrets. Anywho,
What is everyone else doing at the funeral?
well, I'm getting hit on.
I'm waiting for Lorenzo to lie about having dog midwives.
Mm-hmm.
I have my popcorn, and I'm just waiting. I mean, I brought popcorn to like celebrate the funeral, but also for this, it's a second bag. I brought 2 bags of popcorn.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I think everyone's pretty much waiting for me to introduce the plan. Yeah. I would like to introduce one more twist, because I have a third.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna introduce something to the scene, which is a cat. I'm gonna just pick up a random cat from that's nearby. Just a cat.
You're holding this cat. You're standing in front of a crowd.
He's a snake guy, not a cat
So
guy.
scruffy.
So he's gonna go over to the liege. My liege.
Oh, Lorenzo. For once you sort of came out of nowhere in a regular sense. That's good progress.
Yes, thank you. Are the others around me? Are the rest of y'all here just watching?
I mean, yeah, I'm probably with the Liege. I'm probably with Intolus, so yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sitting in a pew watching.
My liege, you have told us all to go and find a way for midwives for dogs. Well, I have the best thing for you. I hold up the cat.
Oh. That is... Now, Lorenzo, you know I love you. You know I trust you. You know that you are my most trusted advisor. However, I must inform you that that is...
I said the thing earlier!
That is not a dog.
No, but hear me out. Who would know dogs better than a cat? Cats actually are a lot more insightful than you might believe. Cats, when you don't feel well, when you're in a state of discomfort, when you're in a state in your most vulnerable, cats can come right up to you, cuddle on your lap, do a little thing with their paws while they're kneading at you. Let me tell you, the medical benefits that I've experienced with the cat, wonderful. Dogs are wonderful outdoor companions, but a cat is perfect for when you are at your weakest and are small enough to cradle with you. They are the perfect midwife for dogs. Or anybody, really.
I'm intrigued. And compelled.
Is this bluster or appease? What you gonna make me roll here?
Do you think...
Oh,
Well, here's the thing. I think... Because appease doesn't necessarily mean that you're telling the truth, because you're telling someone what they want to hear.
I'm telling him what he wants to hear, yeah.
I think whether or not it's appease versus bluster depends on, like... Oh... I think that, to me, the difference here is probably that appease is gonna have more. I guess I don't know how to think of the difference here. It does seem. I guess it seems like appease.
Yeah, I'm thinking appease is more because I'm telling him what he wants to hear. I'm giving him everything he wants. So.
I mean, aside from the part where you were like, they'd make a great midwife for dogs. None of that was.
Yeah, no. I only have one thing in appease. Oh god, all these dice have been horrible to me. What am I? And I don't have all my twists. This is gonna be interesting.
I think the risk here is that he doesn't buy it and is like will be upset with you because you have failed to execute on his incredible plan of midwives for dogs.
Luckily, I can try to assist if you fail to get this to not be bad.
I do have something really funny, though, if it does fail. I have an idea if it does fail.
Oh no, Gabby!
3.
I love that. May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
The Liege is exceptionally allergic to cats.
I was thinking something.
You bastard!
He says, I'm intrigued. I'm compelled. I'm exceptionally allergic to cats. This will never
We don't
work.
have rights, but we know what allergies are.
This will absolutely never work. it's entirely back to the drawing board. Is this all you have for me? I'm very upset with you. And you have utterly failed my people, and that's almost as bad as failing me personally. Almost as bad.
Yep, because it's the people I failed. Yep. Totally not my pride.
Dogs are people too, Gabby.
Totally not my pride, I said.
You are. I'm gonna go ahead and take the condition humiliated.
Oh boy.
Buddy.
Oh boy, that's not something I want. That's not what I want.
So your out is that you do something flashy and impressive, and your consequence is that your nickname changes to the Fool. Keep that in mind.
Rather than the snake. Oh no.
Now, Lady Miriam was standing by to assess the situation.
Yeah. Fucking hell. He's allergic to cats. That makes it a lot more difficult.
Thanks, Oodle.
Oh no, this is a Colton thing, not a Noodle thing.
I know.
Thanks for the Colton choices. For the circumstances you've been put in. My liege, you'll have to forgive.
Yes.
Lord Lorenzo. He really did try his best, and that's all that we can really ask. Yes.
No, I usually ask for success.
Well, I do think it could be a beneficial thing. I mean, after all, the only thing that we have to do to benefit the cats is pay them with food, which we already have plenty of for both. And besides the introduction of the wonderful idea, you don't have to be anywhere near them.
Like, what if I want to go help deliver the dogs so that the people see me and are inspired, and then also go on to be doctors or whatever? I could inspire youths.
You definitely
The people
could. And I
need
think that the cat. I think you bringing on the. So stupid. You bringing on the cats is even more of an inspiration. I mean, they're just as overlooked as the dogs are, if not more so. And seeing them rise to the status of a midwife and a doctor, I imagine people would look very kindly upon you for that.
I think this feels like a bluster because
I have
Cats
nothing
as
in
midwives
bluster.
is-
Fuck.
Cats
It's
as
a
midwives
kid's
is
idea.
specifically what he did not want.
I have nothing in bluster. She fully is so good at talking so niceys, but not good at lying. Oh, no. It was a 5 and a 1,
And-
so it's a 1.
Okay. Well, I think the consequence here is, let's see.
That's the worst I rolled so far.
Man.
Oh no.
Sounds for the fiction. I think that the consequence here is no. And in fact, I think that given the rivalry between cats and dogs that exists, I've read about it. I've read many books in which it features heavily. We'd be setting ourselves up for failure as a state. We would be once again failing our most vulnerable. And I am declaring all cats henceforth exiled from Dulcinea.
Question.
Anyone caught consorting with a cat? After sundown, he pulls out his pocket sundial. After sundown today, will be thrown in the inescapable dungeon and declared an enemy of the state, of the crown, of the crown. We don't have states yet.
I just chucked the cat to the side. Like, I just chucked the cat to the ground. Look, I toss my cat to the side all the time. Cats are fine. They will land on their feet. I just want to make that, preface that to everybody.
Fucking Lily.
I just chucked the cat to the side of like, Well, that went about as well as I expected it to, which was not at all.
Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna go well, but I had to try.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
My liege. First off, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, Baron,
Yes.
listen, we really need to do something about your story, Baron. And we've met before. We've known each other for a very long.
Oh,
My liege.
wait,
Go ahead.
That was my brother. Your
your
lordship.
brother.
Yes.
What happened to him?
Oh, he committed treason and is in the inescapable dungeon. But do not worry, I am even better than he is in all aspects. And
Oh,
I'm happy
Delightful.
to serve you in his same capacity.
well then I don't miss him.
Excellent. Best not check on him. I have a proposal that might interest you. It's a university for dogs.
I pull out the plans.
We teach the dogs to teach the dogs to be midwives. I just need a small amount of startup money, and then we can get going. I have the permits right here to begin demolishing.
And this is. Can we teach the dogs to do other things?
As long as they're not old.
Fuck! God damn it!
Oh god fucking
And
damn
that's
it!
it, everybody. Bye.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, boo. Also, I just fucking noticed that our lovely producer changed my fucking title and the layout to the full. Fuck you!
Amazing.
Yes, I was, Jay.
Oh Christ!
We call it, right? We're not getting better than that. That's the series.
Yeah, like that's it.
That's the series. It was all a con just for this one fucking joke.
It was a long setup.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy.
For this 5.5 hour Shaggy Dog story.
The Academy of the fucking dog midwife.
That's what we're calling it.
The Academy of Dog Midwives. Yeah, gang, I think that's it. Like, I think that's the button. Sorry, Lorenzo, you're the fool now. I don't even. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just where we are.
I think it's what's required by law.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what? I felt like a fool this whole. Lorenzo has felt like a fool this whole time, so it's full circle that he would end up getting that title.
I'm
Fucking
sure
hell.
this won't cause any resentment towards the crown or any like deep-seated
I'm sure it won't
anger.
add on to anything at all.
Yeah, no.
I would like there's like maybe some kind of credit scene here, where we see Lorenzo trying to avoid the nobleman who went unnamed, the Master of Wood,
Oh god. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm avoiding
chasing
him for a long
after
time.
him through
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
crowd
waiting. Yeah.
as the Master of Wood yells.
I'll hide behind Lady Helena for
Well,
most
no,
of
see,
the
it's
evening.
it's actually very important that we much of it,
You cut off, dude. You're cutting off.
and the oh jeez, it's actually so important that we have good wood available.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
because so much of it goes to and then he's cut off as in front of him a big cart rolls by and people are to celebrate the funeral throwing wit coins out of the back.
I fully thought you were gonna say a giant horde of angry swans goes by it.
That's after the cart. All right.
Jesus Christ.
That's why they're throwing the
okay.
wit coins. They're trying to distract the swans.
It's just being used as ammunition.
They're freshly minted. They smell like mint. They're trying to distract the fucking swans.
And we have.
Oh my god.
Right. So we have there's another thing has been checked off
Oh god.
on that
Oh,
counter
God.
there.
What was it? Make me look like a fool? Is that what it was? I look like an
Maybe.
nincompoop.
We're playing so many different games this session in this game now, and it's a wild time.
Oh my.
And now it's time for one more game.
Oh,
Oh,
that we
God.
like to call
So many games.
Yep. Now I remember now.
a game that we like to call. How's it going, Jeffrey?
Yep, I remember.
Do we all remember how to play? How's it going, Jeffrey?
How's it going, Jeffrey?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, the premise for the audience is simple. If you don't remember from last time, Jeffrey is the unluckiest peasant in the realm. Everything that we did in this session directly affected him in the most comically bleak way imaginable. And we basically, I will be Jeffrey, and my most trusted advisors will become fellow peasants whose only role is to just sort of downplay all the suffering that Jeffrey has went through and then prompt to make it even more tragic. And how does this one start again?
I think we're in a tavern that only serves.
How's it
really,
going,
really,
Jeffrey?
Really, yeah.
So much.
Yeah, well, it's
There was.
it's not great. First, I have to remember everything that happened this session. Well, the treasury tower collapsed and it killed 2 of my cousins. And also we haven't invented health insurance, so,
What's that?
right?
I mean,
It's-
towers fall all the time here. I mean, nothing.
No, it
new.
is.
One fell last week and crushed my sister. Like, I don't.
Yeah, well, she was my sister also, and yeah, so I remember that one. Yep, and well, and obviously, she was the sole breadwinner of the family, and she was my sister-in-law, but she was the sole breadwinner of our family too. And, after she died, we buried her sort of in the shadow of the treasury tower, and so the treasury tower fell and it crushed her grave. Now we can't even visit that. And also we had to pick through the treasury tower for treasures, but we couldn't really, we couldn't hang on to them, so it was just sort of watching all this stuff. And thinking
Keep
about
cutting out,
how
dude.
many. Jesus Christ! Thinking about how you could, buy so much with the shards of a vase, and now it's just. Well,
Adam, you are
Yeah, I
cutting
think
out so
you're
much.
too-
You gotta
I think
close
you're
your
too-
mic.
I think you're too far from your mic, my guy.
my apologies. The last funny thing that I said was that the treasury tower crushed the grave, so we're just gonna go with that and roll with it. And yeah, so we can't visit her grave anymore.
Yeah, well, my dad's grave was underneath the big tree that got burned down, and that's gone. So I can't really visit there anymore because it's all rubble. So,
Sure, yeah, no, I mean the big tree that fell on me after that mob trampled me. Yeah, that was rough. No, for sure, that was really tough.
Well, at least you
It
still have
reminds
your
me-
job, right?
Well, it reminds me of no, that one already happened. I did lose that job. But the thing reminded me of I had another job pulling levers for the council, for the judges, and then that got interrupted and my boss got killed. So I think I'm just fired now. I haven't been paid. Well, he got
like a
killed
free
before
vacation.
payday.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've
Well, he
been
got-
paid.
No time off.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
time
still.
off.
I mean, I still worked, but he got paid. I didn't. He got killed before payday, so I didn't get the time that I got. paid for
well,
didn't
I
get
mean,
the money for that.
Those
Vacation.
breaks.
I am starving now, and I did get trampled by more geese than I thought, more swans than I thought existed in this kingdom.
Better swans than geese, because man,
Yeah.
geese are just the worst. They're worse than swans.
Why didn't you catch one? Why didn't you catch one? You could have had it for dinner.
Yeah.
Well, that's
They cook
It's
really
like
well.
a problem, really.
I tried, and then I found out that was illegal. Dungeon.
I mean, I think that's fair. You commit a crime, you go to the dungeon.
Yeah, I can't complain. And that's the game.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh, it's been wonderful. This was a good one.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my god. This was a.
Oh, wow.
I say this lovingly. This was clusterfuck of this episode. We have 2 more.
Yeah, we got 2 more of these. I'm excited to see.
no!
Go.
Oh god.
I need to come up with something for the next one. I'm gonna quickly.
Outros.
Yeah, Midwives for dogs, and then it'll be
Whatever the fuck.
doctors for statues. I don't know. I'm 3-word association here. That one's not going to be the
Pool
next
for
one.
all, midwives for dogs, doctors for statues.
Doctors for statues.
That's also taught at the Academy for Dog Midwifery.
Statue creation. What's that called? There's a word for that.
Sculpting?
Masonry?
Sculpting. Thank you. Anyway, that's where we'll end it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for
Outros.
watching.
We have some outros.
I'm Adam. I play the Infante, Inviolate, Intolus the Insolvent. Quickly becoming more insolvent by the session. We've just been playing Yes, My Liege. Nerdsmith Presents production run in the most trusted. If everyone wouldn't mind giving outros.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. You just saw me playing Lady Miriam. When I'm not here, I'm bopping around on the internet on any social media platform. When I say any, I do mean any, under the username of DangItBarb. I'm mostly on Twitter and TikTok, mostly. Sometimes Blue Sky is whatever. When I am here again, I'm on Dragon's Crown, which is tomorrow night. We're very excited. It's going to be a very fun session. And I sometimes stream every once in a while. I've been so tired, so it hasn't happened in a very long time. But yeah, that's it. I had a lot of my face hurts, and I'm crying real tears from pure laughter. My face is so uncomfortable right now. That's it. Goodbye.
Yes, hello, hi, my name is Colton. You can find me here until you can't, and then I'm also on the Star Wars 5e actual play podcast set in the High Republic for Light and Dice. That's very fun, and you should check it out, and everything is good all the time because nothing ever bad happens in Star Wars. It's very fun. I'm also on Twitter for some inexplicable reason, so you can find me there. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hi, I'm Dan Pixel. You can find me I have been Lady Helena the Valiant, who is still in mourning over the one Baranoodle who didn't sneak up on her. You can find me on other platforms as Dan Pixel basically everywhere. That's PYXEL. If you like tabletop gaming content, DC Comics content, you can find me on TikTok, where I do short form on that. If for some reason, like me, you have fallen down the rabbit hole of Overwatch esports, you can find me on YouTube talking about that for God knows whatever reason. And I will not be here next week because I will be in Boston for PAX East, where I will be presenting a panel on Western Marches TTRPG 101, sort of. I guess the actual title is Everything You Wanted to Know About Western Marches, but We're Too Afraid to Ask. There's a joint panel between me and John Johnson of Dun Dun Dungeons on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, I think that's it.
And I am Gabby, aka Blabby Gabby, on just about every social media now because I've updated everything. No underscore variation, I promise. I use he, they pronouns. You just saw me playing Count Lorenzo the Fool. Oh boy. Of House Bella Rosa, because his usual title is the Snake, which I always forget to mention. Now it's the Fool, I guess. You can find me on Twitch, because I stream on weekends and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am also a voice actor, working on a couple of projects there, which is really, really fun. Sometimes TikToker, that's an occasional thing. And like Chelsea said, I am also on the Dragon's Crown on Fridays here at Nerdsmith at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Shameless plug. Yeah.
I did not. Oh,
What?
sorry. Yeah, I was saying I did not plug anything because I have nothing to plug. I am a Nerdsmith Presents exclusive. They have taken me out of my little box just for this. You cannot find me anywhere else. We also have an announcement about Dragons, which is that tune in tomorrow, especially because there's a special.
There's a surprise.
It's
Yes.
a surprise.
We're very
And-
excited for the surprise.
I am. It is.
And I want to thank you all again for watching. Our next day is next Thursday at the same time, same place. Come see us again. Come find out what incredible.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, I was gonna go with.
We're not
mischief,
going to have
but I
the
think shenanigans
muscle-bound
is
lady
accurate.
with us. It's not going to
I
be
know.
We
That's
will.
sad.
It will be. Well, I was gonna say significantly less violent, but I trust you guys to pick up the slack.
I
I'm gonna make
hordes
it
of angry
violent.
swans I can send out. What are you talking about?
I can literally backstab if I so wish.
All right, thank you all again for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Bye.